Sticky week. Sticky week. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? This week was pretty bad. I gave back all my gains, all my hard work that I was putting in last week. Um, and I don't think my trades were necessarily bad, but I could have definitely capitalized on some of these days, and these days shouldn't have been losses, but they were. It's okay. It's part of the game, but we can learn from it, right? So this week I am currently down a whopping what $1,021. I made $991 last week, down $1,021 this week. So yeah, it's pretty bad. So 22nd, 23rd, 24th, and today. Today I should have just walked away after my first trade. But yeah, we gonna talk about it. This video is gonna be real quick. I'm just gonna go over the trades one by one. Right. So on the 22nd, this could have been a killer day for me, right? But simple mistakes. Okay. So coming into the morning, I want to start off by saying that the green boxes are based off of the principle of my strategy, and that's playing supply and demand. So I'm shorting at supply highs. I'm buying calls at demand lows. It's not representing the P&L gain on it, because obviously I was red on the day, so it's not going to be a green trade, right? But it's based off the principle. I think the principles is what's going to help me in the long run. So yeah, so coming in on Monday, I grabbed shorts here, so I thought this was a pretty good idea. We were in the middle of no man's land here, right in the middle of two channels. We got a pop above, we got below. We seen some consolidation down here, so I did take a shot. The execution on this was not great because I did end up taking profit way too early instead of letting this thing work out, right? I think that's another thing that I'm gonna have to, fine tune, especially with using this strategy. Can't just keep taking the pennies off of these trades. I gotta let them. I gotta let them work, right? Then the next trade that I took was a rejection off this supply. So we got underneath. This turns into supply. This trade was. I would take this trade again in the future, right? We broke below. We came and retest, and we seen this downside. So I grabbed puts saying that the market's gonna go down. I did end up selling one here around 415.38 for some profit, and the other two got stopped out because we broke above. So this trade right here, I'll take any day of the week if I see this in the future. This just didn't work out in this case. The bad trade that I took on this day has to be here. This trade right here, right? So we broke above, we came down and retest. I entered in put saying the market's gonna go down off of anticipation of this break, and I got screwed for it. Not only once, but twice. I entered this 2 times on the thought that we were going to break this level again to really test this 412 area. That didn't happen, and these two trades here, this trade especially killed me. This trade was acceptable. I'll take that loss anytime. This trade, I know that I need to wait for that break and then the retest before entering short again. Then my last trade of the day was puts. I'll take this trade again any time of the week as well. We're approaching a pretty 4-hour supply high. So I was waiting for the rejection. We were seeing some consolidation, some battle up here, right? In this level. It just didn't work out. We broke above, so I had to accept my loss. And a few minutes later, we did end up breaking down, but it's oh well. I took my loss there. So that was Monday's trade. Like I said, this could have been a killer day for me if I would have just had a better vision on this, right? Calls here into supply, right? Take profit. Puts here into demand, take profit. You know what I'm saying? This would have been these two trades, this one and this one should have been the only losses that I took. But yeah, that was Monday. Okay, now Tuesday was, what was that? 350. Okay, Tuesday was a pretty bad day for me. Another killer opportunity here on Tuesday. But what did I do? I changed my level. Instead of leaving this level that's I've made on the 4-hour time frame, I moved it up to this little blue level here. And I was looking for rejections, right? So in the pre-market, sorry, here we go. Bam. Okay, so I did short here, right? So in the pre-market, we saw this I was looking for this 421.18 area. That was yesterday's highs. Yeah, 421.18. And I was like, okay, maybe this is the rejection area, because as you can see, we rejected at this. We seen that nice red candle around that 418. So I was second guessing my level, and I got killed for it. Not once, but twice. So we got this push early morning. Why did that just update like that? I was about to say. So we came in the morning, we got to pop off this. So mind you, this was not here. This level was gone, right? I took it off my charts, and I was playing off of this 421.18 area that I created that morning. Okay. And we seen the rejection come in, so I entered in short. Boom. I was green. You know what I'm saying? We come back into it. I grabbed another position, right? Because it was like early morning. We got the early morning drive. Okay, this could flush. Okay, maybe we're going to retest again. So I grabbed some more up here, and I got stopped out on this candle here. Not this one, but this one here. It was so quick that, so that was that loss, and that was my only trade of that day. So I need to leave my levels that I create and not try to adjust them, based off of new data. I guess I could have, instead of creating a level, I could have just acknowledged it and say, we're approaching previous day highs. Let's see what happens here. But not a place where I should be in a full position for puts. So that killed me yesterday. This could have been a killer trade if I didn't create that level. We're above supply, we're above demand lows. This is screaming calls. It shouldn't have been puts here. And we would have played it into the supply highs, right? And yeah, that could have been a nice trade, but had cloudy vision nonetheless. Okay, and then Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. It was just a loss. Wednesday, I'm not upset with. I played off of my zones. They just didn't work out, right? We got the break. We got the retest into the level. We were seeing some follow through, and then this thing snapped back on me. I had to take my loss. That was okay. I accepted it. We came back into it. We broke below. We were chopping underneath this level. I did exit on this candle here, though. Probably should have waited for the close above on this candle at 1026. So I got out of those positions really quick. when I should have just held it and waited. Just this action was throwing me off a little bit, so I got nervous and I exited the position for a loss. So that was that. And then my second trade was on Tesla. This could have been this day could have ended up green. Pretty penny. Oh, okay, here we go. Sorry. That's my bad. So I did enter puts here. I had 5 originally. I sold, I want to say all of dang near all of them. So I was holding one, and did hold this all the way until about 25.20 around here. Wish my alert was over here. So this could have been a green day for me, but what did I do? I grabbed calls for Tesla. You know, Tesla had some good earnings, or it was bad earnings, but it was good guidance for the future, right? So coming into the day, we're above a 4-hour supply zone that turned into demand. So I entered calls here. This was up, I want to say $200. But I did want to play this into my next level, which is at 172. And I bought 2 of them in the idea of holding it as a swing trade. But that's only if we held this 4-hour time frame demand, and we didn't. So I end up holding these. I gave it a little bit more room until I want to say, here we go. No, that's not it. Yeah, so I gave it a little bit of room around this 158 area, 159, until I got stopped out. So that's why I ended the day with minus 48. But that could have been a clean day for me if I would have just played the Qs. But I took a chance on Tesla. It was looking good. And yeah, so I don't think any of the trades that I took on the 24th were bad trades. Maybe I could have sold here at, just took profits on the way up and not try to get the holy grail. But yeah. And then today, I don't know what I was doing. Actually, I don't think I think the morning trade was not a bad idea. But the second trade was terrible. And yeah, I think it has to do with my position sizing as well. Coming into the morning today, I saw that we're near demand zone, right? So I did not play the pop off demand because we did bleed overnight. So I wasn't in a hurry to enter in longs here. I wanted to wait to see what we were gonna do at 420. This is another trade that I'll take again. But one thing I could have done better on this trade was wait until we came into our zone fully to cut some of my risk down, right? I'm entering puts on the way higher into this zone. So I entered in some puts around here, 420, entered in one, same on the same candle, entered some more, and then entered my last 3 around this general area. Just based off of the pre-market, instead of allowing this trade to develop. We were to seeing some downside on this candle here, so I was getting a little excited. So I did add another position, and in that same next candle, we popped above, right? And that forced me to sell this position. So I think position sizing is another thing that I gotta get a grip on, like for real, and waiting for, and shorting into my zones, not a tap of my zone, right? Yeah, so that was a loss. But I wouldn't mind taking another trade similar to this. The trade that I would never, that I need to refrain from, is taking trades like these. I was waiting for this to come deeper into this 420.77 zone. I missed the rejection. So what did I do? I grabbed puts down here at the lows of 419, 419.41, and it popped off on me. And what did I do again? I added more to this position at 420.40 for tomorrow expirations, and we broke above, so I sold. So that's why 371 is what I get. And you know, I've been humbled. Now next week I'm not gonna trade Friday. Next week I'm gonna come into the day Monday, fresh clean slate, and get after it. Probably gonna fine tune some of these levels, make sure they still are aligning with the new data or whatnot. And yeah, so that was that week. Not hot at all, but it's okay. Minor setback for a major comeback, baby. But peace.